It's like going out camping with dirt bikes and a race breaks out. It's gentleman racing. Everyone knows they've got to be to work Monday morning, just to have fun living the days when you're a teenager, and this was the center of your entire life.
I went to the USGP in 1990 at Glen Helen. They had an exhibition vintage race. But I knew everybody that was racing, and every single person's like, why aren't you racing? We all remember you, and because I was a pro rider in the 70s. Came home and I said to the guys, is there any way we could do a vintage race? And he said, well, where are you going to find the bikes and the riders? I said, let me worry about that. And there was 3 motorcycle junkyards in Phoenix. I went to all 3 motorcycle junkyards looking for old motorcycles. I actually worked at a couple of them for a few hours to clean things up, and they gave me a bike and trade. I didn't have any money. We did the first race. We had about 18 people. It was September 30th of 1990. And it's basically been running races ever since.
Guys and gals that get together at least once a month for sanctioned races. We compete on motorcycles as old as probably in the 50s and all the way up to current bikes.
Somebody on the construction site who told me about vintage motocross. Of course, I did motocross back in South Africa when I was young, so I was really interested in hearing about vintage motocross, and went out to a race meeting, and right there and then I knew this is what I had to do. So I got myself a vintage bike, built it, started racing.
A group of guys I met when I came out just to sell a motorcycle kind of talked me into racing the next day. I did it, became friends with them right away, and hooked ever since.
The racing on the track, of course, is important. We wouldn't be here without that. But more than anything, I look forward to seeing the people when I show up.
When you join AVDRA, you become part of the family, and you get treated like a family member. They're always happy to see you. They support you in any way they can.
Everybody will help everybody out. They will cook for you. They will work on your bike for you. They'll take care of your knee for you.
Family friendly.
Very family friendly. Dog friendly.
Dog friendly too.
It's like a father-son activity that we sometimes do on the weekends.
It's like on a family get-together. Everybody, you know, the hugs, the handshakes of everybody in the club. I mean, there is nobody in this club that is not a friend with somebody.
I mean, you couldn't ask for a better place to have your family come out and enjoy watching you race or race them yourself.
If you're a new rider and you join AVDRA, there's always somebody who's going to point you in the right direction, tell you where to go, you know, don't miss your moto, all of those kind of things. So we look after each other.
I mean, I've been racing for so long with so many clubs and so many people. It reminds me of the 70s when everybody was a friend with everybody. Everybody in this club will pitch in, they will help. If you got a flat tire, you'll have 4 guys helping you. If you need a nut, a bolt, whatever you need, somebody will help you fix it. And that's what a club should be, and that's what AVDRA is.
And probably what sets us apart more than anything is we're all competitors, we're all friendly competitors. If somebody needs help in the pits, there's somebody always there to help them. If there's a wreck on the track, it wouldn't surprise anybody if your competitor stopped, helped you up, and you started racing again. So real competitive, but also real friendly and real good people.
when you're on the track and you fall, you always know that someone's always looking out for you, and they're always going to help you no matter what to get you past the finish line.
You go to a modern race or a national, no one cares. They're going to keep going. They want their trophy or their few $100s they're going to win that day. Here, it's a team.
It's just a fun place to be. You can race, not worry about getting hurt, having somebody take you out.
Guys come out for fun. You know, it's strictly fun. You can see they've got regular jobs. They come out and they play and they enjoy it. They help each other. Not to say it's not competitive, but it's totally different versus, you know, we get younger groups of kids and parents think that their kid's the next national champion, and some of them push really hard and drive them, and so it's a different, totally different competitive atmosphere.
I got into this about 8 years ago. It was a time in my life where I was under a lot of stress at work and I needed something to take my mind off of work. And I went to my first race. It was a rainy race at Speed World in Phoenix, Arizona. And I got hooked ever since.
More organized, and everything happens bam, bam, bam. You know where you need to be when you got to be there. Some of the other organizations aren't as organized, and it's a little hectic and troublesome to make sure you're in all your motos.
There's very few people on the planet at 51 years old still out here riding a motocross bike around a track like this. I do it because it's always been my passion. I got my first motorcycle when I was 12 years old, and I've been riding bikes ever since.
I think the friendship of the club, I met some really great friends that helped me, because I was really new to the vintage stuff, and they helped me with the bike setup and stuff, and the friendship of everybody just pitching in and helping. It was kind of reminded me back of the 60s and 70s when I raced. It was family oriented.
Everybody out here is competitor. We wouldn't be out here unless we were.
that freedom and that feeling of just being in total control of the machine under you. And you know, I started racing when I was 10 years old, and I'm 56 now, so it's 46 years, and the passion hasn't diminished. It's still there, and I still enjoy every minute on the bike, you know.
So anybody can get involved at any level at any time. You don't have to be an ex-pro. You just have to be able to find your way around the track on a motorcycle. We have some kids out here on the track today, I think, that are maybe under 10 years old, all the way up to our oldest rider in the club is 94 years old.
Come out and do it. I mean, once you're here and you'll be hooked.